Hi everybody, my name is Jim Jaroszewski and I am Brandon Jaroszewski's dad. Super excited to share with you guys about my September 11th experience and what I ended up doing. I was on my way to the airport on Tuesday morning, September 11th. I had big plans. I went most days to the airport in 2001 because I was learning how to be a pilot. So I would either spend time in the classroom or I would spend time in an airplane. And that was my goal for that day. I had plans to go up with my flight instructor and we were going to practice maneuvers. I was going to be able to get a little bit better every day, learning how to be a pilot. And I turned on the radio, driving in, and I heard news that there was a airplane that had crashed into a building in New York City, and that wasn't completely uncommon. It wasn't common, but it was not impossible. There's a lot of airports, a lot of airplanes, very small corridors for airplanes to fly through, and if a pilot makes a mistake and turns the wrong way, they run into an airplane or a building itself. And so that wasn't really earth-shattering. Just before I got out of the car to go inside the building where our airplanes are being held, I heard the news that the second airplane had crashed into a building in New York City. Again, no major details as to how big this airplane was, and I didn't realize what that meant for my day and where it was going, but I found out pretty quickly. So I got to the airplane, and my next plan of action was to do the pre-flight. Check out the wings, check out inside the airplane, get it ready for when my flight instructor comes, because we're going to go fly it. So we're ready to go. Pre-flight's done. We are on our way to go. We're going to call and get our taxi out clearance, get ready to go. And that's when we find out that for the very first time ever, the National Airspace System, every airport across the country is closed down. And it would stay that way for 2 days. They were so worried about somebody else doing more damage that they shut down the entire airspace system. People were stuck on vacation. People were stuck at airports. Airports went from looking like this to looking like this. It was a brutally emotional day. People's jobs got closed up early, they were sent home early. People that were in school were sent home early, classes were canceled all across the country. But pretty much the one thing that did open up, especially that evening, were places of worship, just like this. People came to mourn, they came to comfort others that were feeling poorly given the circumstances. We didn't know who was affected, but we knew that prayer was the answer. And we knew we had a long ways to go as a country, but we were all united, knowing that we could worship together and to pray together. Hey guys, wanted to finish up with a moment of encouragement for you. Matthew writes down, and he's quoting Jesus in chapter 6. In verse 27, he says, "Can you add even 1 hour of your life by worrying?" Obviously the answer is no. But in verse 34, he says, "So don't worry about tomorrow. Tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own." 9/11 reminded us that there's really not much we could do if we worry, and we need to just rely on God for all things. Thanks for letting me share, guys. Take it easy.